Hey friends, it's Laura. Welcome back. So today, as I said, we're going to do a unboxing of some colored pencils I got for Christmas, and then we're going to put them in this case, which I think has enough slots to hold them. So I got the Caran D'ache 120 Pablo set. Very excited. I've used a few of these pencils before. I'll tell you a little story. So I have these three pencils right here. I believe it's these three. These three green, and I love them. I use them all the time. But I had this set several years ago, and I ended up returning it because there was something wrong with the leads. This is a lovely box. I wonder what I can do with it. You know, you're an adult when you question what you can do with the box. But yeah, I ended up returning it because there was something wrong with it. The leads were very scratchy. Some didn't have any, the pigment was really light. It was something was wrong with them. And I ended up getting something else, which I love as well. So I got these, and I did try a few when they came in just to make sure that they were okay, and they are. So then I reboxed them and let them go under the tree. You know, did that whole thing. But so this is my first time seeing them since then, though. It's a beautiful picture on the front of this sleeve. And they're packaged just like the Caran D'ache Neocolor 2s. They come with a little sticker of the pencil, which I think is really cute. But they're in metal tins instead of they're in plastic trays, but they're in metal tins. So you can get to all of them. And I wonder which three greens I actually have. There's a lot more greens than I thought there were. I have three greens. I have a dark green, a medium green, and a light green. And I love them. So we're gonna look at this case. Let me open it up. I had this case already. It's a long case like this. You can see it's pretty dirty. I've already had pencils in it before. Let me do some math real quick. I didn't do this before the video. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slots times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Times 3 equals okay, so I only need to put 2 pencils in each slot. And what color do I want them in? Do I want them in the order that they're in the case? Decisions. They're kind of in a weird order in the case. Which one is this? This is just black. Are these all grays? That's ivory black. These aren't grays at all. What do you think? Maybe just start over here and work our way down here. What are these colors? These are grays, so maybe stop before the browns. Like right here at this last green. And do these ones, because there's more browns here. At least what I would consider to be browns. Yeah, brown ochre, chestnut, ochre. And then go into the grays and the blacks. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and this is brownish orange though. Maybe it looks more red. I can always rearrange these later. I kind of just want to get them out of the tin and in somewhere cozy. I like that I only have to put in 2 per slot. At least I hope I did the math right. If not, we're going to be redoing this, or I'm going to be redoing this on my own time. I'm not too good at math, but that was pretty simple math, so with the calculator, so we'll hope that I got that right. I love how these pencils are, let's see how many sides are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're hexagonal and they don't just roll around. They are a harder lead than say Prismacolor. I have no idea if they are oil-based or wax-based. Based on my experience with them, I'd have to guess that they're wax-based. But I don't know that for sure at all. So if you're interested in these, that's something you'd want to look up. They just don't feel like my polychromos, which are oil-based. They seem more like just a hard wax-based. But they could be oil-based. I really have no idea. They are just a harder lead. So how are you all doing? Am I really going to have enough for this many? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Okay, we'll just put this aside. And then what did we want to do next? We wanted to do this one next. So this one is just in a, because it's in the tin, this one is just in a plastic It's quite chilly here today. Not like chilly like the rest of the country chilly, but chilly for us. And it's terribly overcast. There is no sun at all because it's going to rain. And oops. And so it is just super cloudy. It's going to rain basically all week. But from what I've heard, luckily the burn scars down in LA won't be. Oh, that pencil's a little cracked right here. Actually, it's cracked all the way down. See how long that lasts. The burn scars down in LA aren't going to get too much rain. I don't know if any of you remember or if any of you watch national news. This was quite some time ago. This was back in like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. We had what was the largest fire in California's history at the time, in recorded history. It was huge. It was called the Thomas Fire. And pause that for a second. We're going to stop right there and go on to this other tray. Okay. And it was a devastating fire, and it came really close to our house. I mean, to our city. Something that definitely has stuck with me. given me a new fear of fires. But what was more devastating was the torrential rain we had afterwards. We had debris flows, and it killed about 26 people. And so everybody around here knows all too well that when there's rain right after fire, that it's not always a blessing. It can be really scary. So everybody's on alert, and but I think from what I've heard that this is going to be okay, an okay amount of rain, not debris flow amount of rain. So these are more blues now. That was a blue. I'm not sure why that blue was back here. Let's leave the blue here. Let's go ahead and add the rest of these browns. I didn't mean to talk about terrible things. I just meant, this is what's going on right now, and we're having a lot of rain coming, but I think LA is going to be okay. Definitely gonna have to redo this whole thing. Now that blue is in a weird place at the end here. Some of these colors right here, like these sepia colors, those should have been back with the browns too. That's okay for now. For today, this color should have been back with the other colors, back with the browns. These should have been back with the browns. We're just gonna finish filling it up. And have it all in this case so I can start using them. These are just the metallics, and then the white and the black. Okay. Oops, I forgot one over here too. That's okay. I love that there's only 2 in each little section. That makes it so much easier to pull them out and put them back. So it starts off over here with a few reds, and then it goes into pinks, purples, blues, greens, lots of greens, which I love, yellows, and then we're back into a few more reds, so that reds need to go back at the beginning. Browns, Some of these yellows need to go back over here with the other yellows. That blue needs to go back with the blues. And then we've got some more scattered browns in here that need to go back with the browns. But overall, I think I like it. I like it. I loved how many greens there are. I like this little sticker too. It's very cute. So yeah, thank you for joining me while I put this together. Just kind of wanted, it gives you an idea of what kind of colors are in the Pablo 120 set. I believe that's the biggest set they have. It's got a nice light purple in here. I always think that's a good sign of a good pencil set when they've got a nice light purple. Two light purples actually. Is more of a reddish purple and a bluish purple. But yeah, I'm really pleased with these, and I'm looking forward to coloring with them. So maybe we'll do some coloring videos coming up. I'm not entirely sure yet what we're going to be doing. I've got a lot of yarn. You just saw in my last video, I've got a lot of yarn to work through. But I'm struggling with my hands. If I knit, this joint hurts. If I crochet too much, this joint hurts. Although I get very, very little into the knitting before this joint hurts, and I get much further into the crochet before this joint hurts. So, crochet is probably the way to go for now. And I'm missing knitting. I was really getting into that again, so I am missing that. So, just have to do what you have to do until your body cooperates. I get it. So, I will see you all again next time. Until then, take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!